Okay, so like, I was on the quest to try to find the absolute hardest obstacle course on Roblox. With looking through the obstacle course section of Roblox's games, I wasn't really greeted with that much stuff that really caught my eyes. Most of them were just clickbait obstacle courses or obstacle courses that focused on being really long. And honestly, after finding stuff like this, it felt like a complete waste of time. But my quest was not over yet. So my quest went to YouTube to see if anybody's made a very difficult obby YouTube video, and I was not greeted with that much. Most of them being just very much overly exaggerated and way overly clickbaited, to be honest. But this obby that I'm going to show you today is something that is not over exaggerated whatsoever. It is not clickbait. It is not heavily overdone. This truly is one of the absolute hardest obstacle courses that I have found on Roblox. I would like to once again reintroduce everybody to go back to the video that I made several months ago to Jupiter's Tower of Hell. Now I know what some people in the comments will probably already be saying, Konekokitten, isn't this just the exact same game as Tower of Hell, which is that game that everyone plays currently and is currently known as one of the hardest obbies on Roblox? Well, they do have similar concepts, but they are indeed quite different, and I'm gonna quickly just cap that right now and tell you how. All of the obbies of Tower of Hell are completely randomly generated, while as the one on Jupiter's Tower of Hell, they are made specifically to be difficult. They are crafted to be absolutely pinnacle hardest obbies on Roblox. Now that we got that out of the way, let's actually go to the place in question. So I got an alt account real quick because I'm really tired of people coming after me and stuff. I had like 6 people recognize me right off the bat, so I don't want people just constantly swarming me throughout the video, alright? The game starts off with this nice warning. Hello, welcome to Towers of Hell. This is the challenge for the mightiest people can overcome. The paths ahead are filled with cool tricks and traps. A few, for example, are blocks being conveyors, some doing damage, or simply falling beneath your feet, but all of the obbies are 100% beatable and it has been tested numerous times. So regardless of how impossible some of these may seem, it's 100% doable if you know how to do them. We got some towers that go up on varying different degrees of difficulty, like beginner towers, intermediate, advanced, and there's a nice difficulty chart right here that shows the legend for stuff that's hardest and stuff that's easiest. All the way at the top, I'll show you that at the very end, but let's start off with an easy one because I feel like that's an easy way to understand the game. So this is the easiest tower obby currently, or one of the easiest besides the tutorial, and the objective is that you have to get to the top and hit the checkpoint. You were also timed throughout as well, so if you want to speedrun it, go for it, I guess. And it's not that bad in terms of difficulty so far, but you can definitely see how they put so much more effort and creativity into these, as opposed to just, you know, the typical run-of-the-mill Roblox obby courses. These are designed to be a lot more tricky and appeal a lot more towards people that want a bit more of a challenge towards Roblox obbies, you feel me? The link to this game will be down in the description if you, by chance, you want to go ahead and check this out. I've made a video about this game in the past, but I feel like some people may be interested after I show off the final obby. The one thing that I don't like about this game, though, is like how it's all color-based, and a lot of the colors just kind of blend into each other. Like, it makes it pretty difficult to see sometimes, especially on bright colors, like bright yellow or bright red. It just, all of the bricks kind of blend into each other, and it's a big annoyance that I have, but I think that's the point. But currently, right now, though, I'm just breezing through this. This is not difficult for me at all. This is not even a challenge. It's nice to have a different taste of different Roblox obstacle courses, but it's still not difficult in comparison to anything. I'm gonna slap through this and get to the top, so I'll skip ahead so that you don't have to like watch me do the entire obstacle course. If you want to do this by yourself, once again, please check out the game in the description, but we currently are not that far from the top, but it's still there. We're also quite far from the bottom, so if I'm to make one mistake, we can fall all the way back down to the bottom, and I really don't want to do this crap again. So yeah, cue the awkward transition, please.
6.5 hours later.
I am seeing the top, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom is so close. Come on. I also have like a terrible time of like almost 10 minutes. I'm clearly not very good at this stuff. I apologize for being trash. Yay! I see the end! Yay! Okay. Hopefully I can get it in under 10 minutes though. I don't even care about taking damage. Go, 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 go. Under 10. Let's get it, please. God bless. Okay, 10 seconds before 10 minutes. That was god-awful. And you're probably wondering, do you get anything at the end? Absolutely nothing, my friend. All you get is a pat on the back and reaffirmation that you beat the obby with a badge. So, woohoo, I guess. But that was one of the simple towers, just getting people into the game with these. Tower of Madness brings it up a little bit harder, being more like an intermediate tower, but then these are the intermediate towers. This is the advanced towers, psychologically unsafe towers, which is Thanos Tower. I want to try that in a moment. Tower of True Skill and Tower of Impossible Expectations. These are the three absolute hardest before the grand finale. But you know, I feel like testing out Thanos Tower. I think I can overcome Thanos today. Oh, dear God. Okay, the entire bottom is lava, and everything is these small little posts, so you literally will die if you fall down. Dear God, help me. What am I supposed to do? How do I have to get up here, but like, wait. Oh, you have to press the button. Oh, I understand now! These bricks connect to these little buttons that you have to press to unlock the opening for you to get up top, so I just went the completely wrong way, and I also might die throughout this process, and I'll be very upset. Wait a second. Wait, hold up. How am I think I have to use lock shift, or shift locked, and then jump over there onto that little side part of the ladder. I'm probably going to, yeah, there's no way I could get that at all. That's too difficult for me. It turns out that Thanos Tower is the current second hardest tower in the game, so that's probably why I died instantly. Tower of True Skill. Let's hit it. And this is exactly what I'm talking about with all of the bricks blending into each other. Literally killing my eyes. Help. Yeah, I'm hopping out of this one because it actually hurts my eyes with all the blending colors. I have really sensitive eyes, so that's probably why. And lastly, we'll try out the Tower of Impossible Expectations, which I think might be the easiest one from this entire list, but once again, it's still going to be quite difficult. Yeah, it's not that bad so far. I'm getting through it a little bit. Struggling a little bit, but we're gonna pretend that I'm not at all. Oh my God, that was so close. I completed the first stage, but the problem is that this red brick goes down, sir. Please help me. How are you doing this? Help! Ah! No! Like, you think you're good at obby courses, and you think that you're good at Roblox games until you play this game, and then you're just like, wow, my life is entirely meaningless. This smile on my face just represents the true sadness that I'm hiding myself from the public. No! No, I can't get up. I'm gonna die. No. Well, guys, it's been a nice run throughout. It's time for me to finally let go. Goodbye, young ones. Anyway, we're finally done taking a look at the beginner, intermediate, advanced, and psychologically unsafe towers. It is finally time to introduce the absolute hardest tower in the entire game, and possibly one of the hardest obby courses that I've ever seen on Roblox. A couple of months ago when I made this video talking about this game, the only two towers here were these two, and I thought these were the hardest, but it's gone up a lot if you didn't see that by Thanos Tower already. I introduce you all to the Citadel of Laptop Splitting. This is the peak of the entire game. Over here on the entire chart list, if you go here for the difficulty chart, this is at the absolute highest tier of the obby difficulty right now on this game. And I see lots of videos of people trying to complete it or completing this tower, but a lot of the runs that I'm seeing is people using a gravity coil to make the run a little bit easier to do. And there probably are more than 10 people that have completed this obby course. Like, I can't actually confirm it or not. I just thought it would make like a really cool title. I'm sorry. But let me give my shot of trying to beat this obstacle course, and I lagged for the first 3 seconds of joining, so that's a good start. I have to jump onto this moving conveyor, which is already, as it stands, annoying for me to do. Fun stuff! I'm having a great time doing this, but I managed to do it without a problem. Okay, let's get up to the top, and you gotta do it again. You're joking. So from this point onward, you have to get on top of there to go. Okay, that seems easy enough. This first stage is... Come on! I got it after a small bit of coordination, and now we're on to the second part of the obby, which is this orange section, which is not that bad once again, at least from what it's... never mind. I gotta give it to this one though. The start of this obby compared to the Thanos obby and the other ones has been way more forgiving than the previous ones. Way more forgiving.
2,000 years later.
So it turns out after 10 attempts of trying to get through these two parts together, it turns out that I suck and that the farthest that I've gotten in this obby is up to the red part. And it turns out that I suck at Roblox hobbies and my life is meaningless. There's videos showcasing the entire thing of people speedrunning these obbies if you want to look them up on YouTube so you can have a broader understanding to these as opposed to my noobiness trying to get through these. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't go too much in depth on the final one. Like, if you want to check it out yourself, it is in the description. It's just I'm that bad at the obby that I can't give that much to it. Like, it's really difficult to get through the entire thing. This game truly is one of the hardest games on Roblox, and I will live by that, legitimately. Like, it is one of the hardest games. So yeah, I thought that was interesting to make a video on, and hopefully you found it interesting too. If you found this video interesting, please make sure to slap a like, consider subscribing for the daily Roblox videos that I make on this channel, and until next time folks, I'm Konekokitten. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow with another Roblox video as per usual, and until later, peace.